Hi, everyone. So I'm definitely picking up the energy of someone's ancestors. There are ancestors around you at this time, and it's very clear to me. But the energy is also feels very much like air energy. It's very breezy. So sometimes air energy could mean that things are shifting. It could mean that things are leveling out. It could mean that there's innovation coming through with ideas. But I just don't know yet what exactly your ancestors are trying to tell me here. So I have two planetary dice I want to roll today to see if we can figure out if there are planets trying to give us messages. So we have Jupiter and the Sun. So the Sun right now is in Aquarius and Jupiter is in Gemini, which are both air signs. So that is kind of confirming what I was just picking up, that we're getting the energies of Aquarius and Gemini in this reading. And Aquarius is very much an innovator. And Gemini can be that energy of things fluctuating. So this is kind of confirming some of the things I'm just already intuitively feeling. But when Jupiter is in Gemini, there can be, sometimes there are false impressions, false bravado. There can be masks being worn, and especially because Jupiter in Gemini is retrograde. So it feels like this might be a time when you're discovering who is being their true self and who is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And with the Sun in Aquarius, there's this energy too of like idealizing things. And I was getting that earlier when I did my own reading this morning, that there's an energy around us where we can tend to, with the planets the way they are, and with the Sun in Aquarius, there's this energy around us that we can tend to idealize things that are going on around us. It's almost like this energy of wearing the rose-colored glasses. So I'm getting that from this, that perhaps your ancestors are trying to give you a message that there may be someone who's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. But since your ancestors are so close to you, because I can feel their energy, they're that close, then I know you're being protected from this person. They just want you to recognize this person or this institution, or, make it make sense for you. But it does feel like there's almost like this call for you to look more closely at a situation where someone might be bluffing or someone might be just playing in your face, depending on your situation. So that's what I have so far. Let's see what the cards can tell us. So we're starting out with the Ace of Swords. This is a card, not only is this an air card, which we've already said, we can feel in the energy, this breezy, airy type of energy, but the Ace of Swords is about the truth and you discovering the truth, you having the truth on your side. It can even be using the truth as a weapon, depending on the rest of the story. So, but yeah, I'm getting such a clear feeling that something is going to be brought to light. And this may have to do with someone who thinks they're clever, but really they're not that clever. It's just that the energy lately has been one where we can all be fooled pretty easily. We can all be in this sort of gullible type of energy when Jupiter is in Gemini retrograde. It's just kind of the nature of it. But I think it's not going to be for long. So this Ace of Swords means there's something good coming towards you. The aces are about new portals opening, new timelines. The aces are gifts that are given to you straight from the universe. So it's always some kind of a blessing. And so if you were fluctuating on someone and if you were getting confusing energy from someone or some place, some group of people, if you were never really clear where you stood with them, or they seem to change their mind a lot, or go hot and cold, or ghost and come back, make it make sense for you. I feel like that's coming to an end. So, okay, we're going to start with that Ace of Swords. I love it. And I am also getting, did something flip there? No, it fell back. I'm also getting this energy with the Ace of Swords that it's a very strong feeling of those blessings. I was just saying that the aces are from the universe. So there's some kind of fortunate information that's about to come into you so that you can start receiving good things. The aces are entering a new portal, entering a new doorway where the good things will start to happen for you. And it's usually because you have leveled up in some way, or you've done the hard work. You have untangled your karmic spaghetti, as I like to call it. So, but let's see what else. The Magician, Wheel of Fortune. So this is what I keep feeling like there's some blessings or some fortunate information that's about to come in. The Emperor, Three of Cups. Three of Cups can sometimes be my card of spirit guides and perhaps ancestors, but let's keep going before I start guessing. Two of Cups, 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. So what does this all mean? So I think right now it's like you have this feeling, you have this gut feeling that you know the truth about someone or something, but you just feel like you don't know for sure. So it's one of those things where you feel like, I don't have the evidence to know, but it's just, I have this feeling that keeps nagging at me that something is wrong in this situation, or that this person or entity or institution is toying with me. They're not giving me the straight dope on anything. And so I feel like with the Magician being here, that you feel like you are really not manifesting that information that you need in order to make a good decision. So it's causing you to just postpone. So you're not making any decision about this situation or this person because you feel like you don't have enough evidence in order to really put the whole thing to bed, even though you really suspect that there is something going on that is not above board. I think that you sense the energy all around it changing. You can feel a shift in this energy already. And I think the shift is mostly in you, that you are shifting into this energy of, have I been dimming myself down to remain in whatever this situation is that you feel is not really for you anymore? Have you been lowering your standards? And I think with this Wheel of Fortune here, it's saying that you're shifting, your energy is shifting to the point where you're feeling like you don't have to have low standards anymore. Your sense of value is changing. You are entering this new portal, this new timeline, because I think you have done so much healing work on yourself that you yourself are becoming a whole new person. I do not see death on this table right now, but I'm getting a very strong feeling of death. But I think you've already done that in your past. I think you went through the hard stuff. You went through the metamorphosis. You went through the painful parts of your growth already, which is why it's not showing up here. This is almost showing the next chapter of your life, of your timeline. I'm seeing the Emperor here, which is more confirmation that you have already done the work and that you are very much in charge of your situation right now. And because I'm seeing so many majors here, we're dealing with 3 majors already that are already in your energy. So this really tells me that you are being divinely guided, and that I think you know that you're being divinely guided, which is why, even though you're not manifesting the evidence that you need, I think you're starting to believe you don't really need the evidence. That if you already know that this situation, this person is not for you, it almost doesn't matter if the evidence comes in. It's like, why? Just know your self-value, know your self-worth, and move on from this situation with that Emperor energy. This Emperor is sitting here with a clear map of the stars, knowing exactly the direction he's going to go in and how to follow his divine guidance. And that's you. That's you already. Without even having the significant proof that you need, you already are making plans to move on. So That tells me what I think I need to know, but now we have to get you to what you need to know. So with this Three of Cups here, I think that this is more the situation that's on your mind. The people who may be pulling the wool over your eyes, the institution, the person, the love interest. This feels to me like someone is wearing a mask in this situation, that they're hiding something from you. Maybe it's their feelings. They're kind of deluding themselves, or maybe you, which is that energy of Jupiter in Gemini, especially when it's retrograde, which it is. And this also is giving me the feeling, just because it's falling in this place in the spread, that there could be some gaslighting going on. Like I said at the beginning, these rose-colored glasses are trying to be placed squarely on your face, but you're resisting them now. It's like you're kind of waking up to what this person is trying to do. But here's the interesting part. You are headed straight into a Two of Cups energy. This is your immediate future. So this tells me that I think whatever you're separating yourself from, so let me just make sure I'm clear, although I know you guys understand me. Whatever you are separating yourself from, whatever you're learning the truth about, whoever you are cutting out of your life or out of your energy, whether it's a group of people, one person, a love interest, a family member, an institution, a job, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you are separating yourself from, the minute you separate yourself from it, someone is entering your life, like immediately. It's like this person's energy has been waiting for your energy to open up, for you to stop the pattern of whatever was happening in this other situation, that whatever lack of communication is going on in this other situation. As soon as you communicate and say, I can't do this anymore, that's when this is going to come in. This is in your immediate future. So I love that for you. That's how the energy works. Those are parts of the laws of the universe, is you can't bring anything else into your energy if the room is already full. Even if the universe opens up a door for you, if the room is already full of baggage, then there's no room for another person to move into your energy. You have to clear all that baggage out of your room, hire a dumpster, do whatever you have to do, and get rid of all of the baggage. And then that person has plenty of room to come into your room, into your energy, into your situation. Hopefully that made sense. So, because right now, this is you. This is how you see yourself. You know that this is an unfair situation that you're in. Whoever you're dealing with, whatever you are dealing with, it feels very toxic, and you know it, because this is all that baggage I was just saying is still in your energy. You are still carrying around all of this baggage. So this person cannot come in, even though they're ready to. The door is open, they're ready to walk in, but there's no room for them because you have all of this baggage in the room still. So this is really telling me to eliminate the toxicity of whatever this is. Even if you don't have the full evidence that you think you need, you already have enough. If you're feeling like this energy of this 10 of Wands, then you already have enough evidence. You have all the evidence you need if this is you in the situation. So the minute you separate from it is the minute this is going to be able to come in. And then you can spend time with someone who uplifts you, not someone who tries to drag you down. Right? So this is you right now, currently. So again, this is all the evidence you need. It's all the evidence I need. I hope it's all the evidence you need, that this is just not the right thing for you. I think it's time for you to express yourself, which I think you're getting ready to do with this Ace of Swords coming out first in this spread, to really just express yourself to this person that this is not working for you. This and this is not working for you. Regardless of whether this person understands, regardless of whether or not you can rationalize with this person, regardless of their response, it is not working for you. And this is a really good time for you to communicate that to this person so that you can start dropping all of these wands and all of these swords And then this person can come waltzing right into your energy, which is, I think, what you've been manifesting anyway. Has to be if it's coming into your energy. So right now, I think that you are focusing on anything but talking to this person that you're trying to eliminate from your life or the situation. I think that you're busy working. I think that you are starting over with something. You are gathering resources. You could be starting a business. There could be new work opportunities on your horizon. But this is you really kind of keeping your head down and focusing solely on the bag of money, which is not a bad thing. I will always encourage you to focus on your spiritual wealth and your actual financial wealth. But if it means that you're ignoring this, don't ignore it. Do both. You can definitely focus on your bag, but also communicate to this person that they are no longer good for you. Because the more you ignore it and just focus on your work, the more this is just going to stay in your energy, and the less this you're going to get in your energy. So I feel like I'm being redundant, but I'm just also trying to be clear. But I know you guys are so smart and you understand everything I'm saying, even when I'm not articulating it. So that's the problem. Is this by itself is not a problem. Work. Go after your dreams. But don't ignore that you have to cut someone out of your energy. So I am seeing here that the outcome for this situation, at least for this particular message that's coming out, is you're very much invested in whatever this is, and it's going to start growing for you. So the side message here is that whatever you're hustling with right now, it's really going to pay off for you, regardless of your other situation that you're in and whether or not this love interest has an opportunity to come in. Regardless of that, you really are working on your finances, and it's really going to pay off for you. That's clear. Because that's right, underneath everything, we saw the 9 of Pentacles, which is a very lucrative energy to be in. So if you have some kind of a strategy for your money, if you're investing perhaps your money, then that's going to pay off for you. Maybe you've been spending more wisely. Maybe you're playing the long game with making a new business. You're thinking things through. But this 9 of Pentacles is certainly about money coming in, about wealth coming in. This could be just in general, just having skills with money. Maybe some of you are investing or taking risks with your money, but it does have this feeling that you are self-made, because I'm seeing the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, which means you've put the concerted effort into it. This is not money that came easy for you. It's money that you made for yourself. You are a self-made person with a really good reputation. So that for sure is coming through too. So I think what I'm getting so far, and we're going to keep going and get some more information, but what's coming through the strongest with this Ace of Swords, that you're waiting for some kind of clear evidence. The message that's coming through so strongly is there's no such thing as the right time. Like, just do it. Trust the way you're feeling, and that it doesn't matter if there's evidence or not. This is how you feel. So it's time to let it go anyway. So that's really the message that keeps coming through. But let's keep going with a few more messages, a few more tarot messages. So we have the King of Cups. So this is your energy. This is your ability to love, your ability to hold space for others, your emotional maturity, your ability to really connect with people, to talk to people, to be interested in what they have to say. And that's why I'm feeling with this 10 of Wands and this 9 of Swords, all of this love that you have to give to others is being either disrespected in some way or taken for granted, or your love is just being wasted on because it's manifesting into these really awful feelings for you. So because you're showing up as this, and because the 2 of Cups is in your near energy, This tells me that there is someone who is so worthy of the love that you can give just around the corner for you as soon as you release this other situation that is making you feel so stressed out and so weighed down. All right, let's get a few more tarot messages. So there's the Queen of Swords, Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. So that Seven of Cups energy was the one that we were talking about at the very beginning about wearing rose-colored glasses. So it's going to be really important for you to look at a situation more clearly. And I think the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords showed up in this reading so that you can really start to understand that you're feeling stressed out, you are feeling loaded down, you are feeling confused with the Seven of Cups, and that even if this person isn't particularly doing anything wrong, something that you need evidence of, it doesn't matter. That you don't have to feel that way in any relationship. It's not really for you if you're feeling all of those ways. This Seven of Cups, if they're 1 minute someone is expressing love to you and then the next minute they're being completely toxic, that is not for you. So that's coming through too. And I think you're being really asked to focus on your inner Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is going to be someone who, she kind of just hangs out in the background and she listens to the situation. So rather than being combative or trying to start conflict or trying to be right, the Queen of Swords is someone who really takes in all of the information, listens, and I always call the Queen of Swords my human lie detector. So you're being asked to really step into your Queen of Swords energy, that air energy that we were talking about at the very beginning of this reading, and to really start discerning, almost like paying close attention to the details of this person and start discerning exactly when you think your BS meter is going on and when you know that this person is really perhaps love bombing you or somehow giving you some forms of expression of love just to bring you back into their energy because they're feeding off of it. The message that's coming through here with the Six of Wands is that you really have done all the work. Everything that you have done to get you to this point of success, to get you to this point of this new timeline, to get you to this point of perhaps being able to share your love with a brand new person, all of this is here because of the work that you have already done. These are the successes that you have already had in your spiritual growth. So you should really take a lot of pride in what you have done, and that to keep your standards low, even though you are coming through as the Six of Wands, would be a mistake. To really raise your standards in this situation so that the good stuff can come in, to really dispose of the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords so your Two of Cups can come in. Okay, let's get some big picture oracle cards. So there's the pig, there's the metal, oh, and the hearth. So this is saying that you are starting to recognize, the metal is a card of recognition, that you are recognizing and your ancestors are recognizing you as being far too advanced for the current energy that you are in. So you are basically outgrowing this situation of the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Whoever or whatever is making you feel that way, you are outgrowing it. And then we have the pig coming in with the hearth. And this is amazing because the pig speaks not only of your financial wealth, but it speaks of your spiritual wealth. And coming in with the hearth means there's so much passion and so much energy that is available to you once you separate from this other energy. This is exactly when your Nine of Pentacles and your Two of Cups, which we've already seen in your future that you don't see even coming, that is exactly when all of this can pour in at once. There will be a hustle that you are passionate about and is creating a lot of wealth for you. But then there's also a passionate love interest who is also coming in for you at the same time. It's like this feeling of just the floodgates opening as soon as you eliminate all of the baggage from the situation, eliminate the toxic person or people who are surrounding you right now. So let's pull a couple of chakra cards. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to pull a couple of these Alice in Wonderland cards. I don't know why. I'm just being called to do it. So maybe there's a message in here. So this says becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and fresh perspective. So this, yeah, exactly. If you're feeling like, see her in that, see, look at her face. If you're feeling like this in the situation where you're not brave enough to separate yourself from the situation, the universe is telling you that you are becoming braver in this situation, that you are growing stronger, you're getting a fresh perspective on this person, and that these energies of the wool being pulled over your eyes, the rose-colored glasses are starting to really crumble, and that you're going to be able to see this situation better for what it really is. And then we have lead the way, be a leader, show others how it's done. You can help others. So I think that, again, this is just as you level up spiritually, you will be an inspiration to other people. Once you realize that you are brave enough to get rid of all of this baggage, not only will it release you of your 10 of Wands and your 9 of Swords, and also bring in all this good stuff for you, including finances and love, but other people will say, wow, how did you do that? Can I do that too? And you can show them how. Perfect. Okay, so let's get a chakra card so we can wrap this up, because you know I like to look at your energy field around you. So we have the solar plexus with opinionated. So this is showing me that this is a bit too dark for the color of your solar plexus. It should be a little bit brighter than that. If I can find one. Sometimes I can't find one fast enough, but if I can, okay, I did. I would like it if your solar plexus were more of this color than this color. Can you see the difference? There's more light coming in with this solar plexus. So I think what's happening, because we're seeing opinionated here, I think what's happening is this toxic person around you has filled your head, or perhaps your solar plexus, with so many of their own opinions of you, which, by the way, they're projecting themselves onto you, that it's affecting your self-confidence in this situation, that it's making you feel more like her in this situation where you're not brave enough to do it. And our bravery comes directly from our solar plexus. So I'm not surprised to see that show up here. So the lesson from this is to really tap into your self-confidence, because the minute you do that is the minute you'll be able to express to this person that, look, this is no longer working for me. And I don't have to give you a reason why it's not working for me. I don't have to have the evidence that you think it requires for me to dump you or make it make sense, quit the job, whatever it is for you. You don't have to have a reason to break up with someone. You don't have to have a reason to quit your job. You just have to know that you know that it's not the right thing for you and move on. And that is when everything opens up. Wow. So if you're interested in a free Reiki healing for your solar plexus, I'm going to put that in the description and in the comments. But I also, as you know, in the Raise Your Vibe in 5 book, I can find a quick exercise that you can do for your solar plexus. Okay. This is a great one, especially when you're trying to separate from someone. So I found a page that deals solely with the solar plexus chakra. And the exercise for the day says, find a place to be alone. Enjoy being alone. So if you're trying to separate yourself from someone's energy anyway, if you feel like there is some kind of codependency going on, or if there's like an empath, narcissist type of dynamic going on, then being alone is going to do 2 things. It's going to help you prepare for separation from this person, but it's also going to really let your solar plexus let in a lot more light so that it's going to look more like this. So I do recommend spending time alone, maybe meditating, but certainly just with your own thoughts. Because the more time you spend with this person who's trying to sort of inject these opinions into your head like a jelly donut, the more that they try to do that, I think the more your energy is going to stay more closed off and blocked. So if you can spend time in your own energy with your own opinions, then you're going to see and feel your solar plexus open up. But also, if you want that free solar plexus healing, look for it in the description and in the comments. So please let me know how this was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.